I'm here at the Sanford Dam, as you can see behind me, and I just want to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel, sharing these videos, and liking them. It really helps a lot, get it out there in front of more people, because the mainstream media is not covering this. Of course, a few of our local news agencies are, but out there around the world and around the country, the story here is not being shared. I also want to give a big thanks to my new Patreon members, David, Rob, and Lou. And for the people that are matching my $100 giveaway when I hit 30,000 subscribers, there's actually 4 people matching that now. So that will be a total of $500 that will be donated when I hit 30,000 subscribers. I also want to thank David for his letter. If you want to send me anything through the mail, I'll pop my P.O. box up on the screen, and that's where you can send it. And I'm not seeing a big difference over here in the park. It looks like these weeds just keep getting taller and taller. No one's mowing them down. Probably won't film much in this area. We can see there's actually a few sunflowers growing out here. This used to be the baseball field. This is just an aerial view that I shot with my drone, and we can see how much more vegetation growth and weeds there are in the park now. I'm down in the village portion of Sanford now. See, this house here is Dan Dice's, who I did an interview. Still waiting to be demolished. Looks like they started filling in this hole on the corner here of Saginaw Road. This is R&R Auto Sales here. Yep, not much water left in there. Hopefully all the frogs made it out. Still a couple tadpoles in there. In this shot, I'm flying down Saginaw Road towards the west. You can actually see this in the picture-in-picture view I have in the upper right-hand corner. And right there in the middle, you can see Saginaw Road has just been completely wiped away. We're now getting pretty close to flying over the Tittabawassee River, and we can see the Sanford Museum right here on the right. We can see Saginaw Road over here has not begun any work on it yet. And they're probably not going to start work on this until the village is kind of fixed back up, businesses are back open, because people are able to go over on US 10 to get to this side of the river. And if they do fix this road, that just means more traffic is going to be coming through Sanford, just people gawking and looking and seeing what's going on. See over here on the left, they have finished the roof on the bathhouse next to the rail trail. And there's a lot of work going on down here, so let's go take a look and see what's happening. You can see the amount of work going on here at Scott Harris Builders. Sean Dunlop's house used to be right over there. There's just a lot of scrap here that they're sorting through, kind of cleaning it up, taking it to the scrap yard for some money. He also owns that area down there where all that debris is piled up that I showed you guys before. And I don't know who's gonna have to pay to clean that up as well. So you're gonna have to be the one that foots the bill to be able to clean up that debris pile, or is someone else gonna be able to clean that up? This building here, they're actually going to try to salvage what's left of that, but everything else here is pretty much getting demoed and scrapped. In the aerial view, we can see how much scrap Scott Harris has to clean out of this location. And right behind there, we can see the Tittabawassee River. And this shed here completely fell down. These are a few more piles of the debris located on his property. These are just a little bit further to the west. This area here used to be a veterans memorial. You can see this flagpole still sitting here. And these used to be flags on all these. I'll actually post up a picture of what this used to look like before the floodwaters came through. And this will be rebuilt. So hopefully work can get started on that pretty soon. It's just behind the rail trail here, right across from Sean Dunlop and Scott Harris Builders. This parking lot here. I was talking with the gentleman that owns this R&R Auto Sales here as well. And he said right there at that crease, everything on this side needs to be demolished. But actually this area where that big hole used to be, there's a storm drain right in the front of it, right in the center of it. And that actually all washed out because this drain was not actually hooked into the rest of the system. So the water came in here, spiraled around, created a giant hole right here. See, the rest of Sanford up here is pretty quiet right now. This is the hardware right here. They've moved up the street. Not sure if they'll ever come back here. That's completely gutted in there. Even some of the subfloors ripped up. Let's go take a look at the pizza place over here. See how things are progressing. See, they're working on the backside of it today. You know when they're going to be open back up?
Oh, pizza place isn't not here anyway.
Oh, they moved? So that gentleman just said that the pizza place is not going to come back in here. See, from the front, pretty much looks the same. Got Lanny's across over here, and the chiropractic, both also for sale. And the Red Oak restaurant there. Ellis Party Stores, way up there. Marathon gas station. Cole's over here on the right. I'm now over on the west side of the river, and this right here in the background is going to be Jerome Township Fire Station number 1. I wanted to highlight this because these first responders were instrumental in ensuring that no lives were lost during the Sanford and the Edenville Dam collapse. And I will actually post some videos showing them in action when they were evacuating these towns when the dam broke. You can see we have Three Rivers and Spicer Group collaborating to go ahead and build this new fire station.
So somebody we know?
The dam has broke. Please evacuate. The dam has broke. Water is coming fast. We're evacuating the area for a possible Edenville Dam failure. Please go to the Coleman High School.
Oh my God.
they're making some great progress on the station. Groundbreaking was just a couple weeks ago, and they've already got pretty much the main structure already in place here. Again, I just want to give a big thanks to all the first responders who helped out during this crisis. I'm still on the west side of the lake now here at the Sanford Lake Park. You can see they actually have the park closed right now. This is actually a place that we would go to all the time. We would bring our boat here, launch it right here in Sanford Lake. It was kind of a nice, convenient little boat launch. Let's walk down here to the end of it now and see how things look over here. We can see the Sanford Falls in the bottom corner of this video. I'm actually flying west right now, right towards the Sanford boat launch in the Sanford Park. So right down here is the boat launch at the end. This used to be the park area. You can see the beach down there on that end. And over here on the right, we can see the dam in the background. This is the first time that I've been here on this side of the river in this park since there has not been water here. Like I said, it was probably about a week before this dam let go that we were out here. Right out here on this lake bed that now you can tell is just completely covered with vegetation growth. A little erosion over here on the side. Here's the end of the boat launch right here. Now I'm kind of flying southeast. We're kind of headed right towards the other side of the river, maybe kind of in the falls area. We can see the dam over in the left corner. And as I gain some height, we'll actually be able to pick up on the falls and the dam a little more. Here we can see the emergency spillways again. The concrete structure is right in the middle of the screen. So on this side of the boat launch, there actually used to be a nice dock here. They've removed that now. Just walking right on the edge of the lake bed, not actually out on it. Right there is where the old earthen portion of the dam used to be though. Now we can see the dam from this side. The falls are just right down there. Of course, this is Boyce Hydro's property right here, so I'm not gonna go out on there. That's why it says keep out, but this is where they were actually going out on here to survey the fall areas. Not able to see them, but they are right down in this hole here. That's where the falls are. Right over here we can see what's left of the emergency spillway and the dam there in the background. Here's the lake bed from this side. The park is right back here in this area. Here we can see the lake bed in a little bit more detail. I'm just seeing a bunch of snail shells all over the place. That's along the edge. Then out there we can see the amount of vegetation in those cottonwood or aspen trees, as they like to call them, growing out there on the lake bed. Here we can see the park in a little more detail on this side. And over here we have US 10 in the background. The lake bed. And over here is the dam, just behind the boat launches. Some people were asking about the splash park here in the Sanford Park. This is the park on the west side of the river. It actually looks like they were maybe doing some repairs on this, but it is still there, just not being used right now. Here we can see the holes again from the bank swallows. Since they're not coming out and attacking my drone, I'm sure they are done nesting for the year and their babies have flown the nest. And now I'm going to fly over top of the lake bed and we can see a little bit more of that vegetation growth. Thank you to everybody for supporting me, subscribing to my channel, liking and sharing these videos. It does help a lot. If you want to contribute to the efforts here, make sure you visit the Sanford Strong and Edenville Strong Facebook pages. I'll leave the links in the description down below. And if you want to help support my page, I'll also leave my Patreon and PayPal account down below. Thanks for watching and make sure you catch my next video. Until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching and make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Also make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next videos I will be posting, and leave your questions, comments, and suggestions below. As always, I just want to give a massive thanks to the people who support me on Patreon. Never underestimate the value of your contribution to keeping this channel going. Thank you.